But let's talk about President Joe Biden, how he is standing up to this new axis of evil, China and particularly Russia right at the moment. I mentioned earlier about Russian President Vladimir Putin saying he's now sending Russian troops into Ukraine, into the enclaves in the east that pro-Russian forces have already grabbed. Now, there's been tough words from the White House about this, including from the US ambassador in the UN. But has Joe Biden backed these words up with real action?
Absolutely not. I mean, from that first press conference we had just last month, where he went for over an hour and he said, quite honestly, in just completely unfiltered way, well, if there was just a minor incursion, we wouldn't really do anything. And we all saw how the White House had to mop that up afterwards, how the statements came immediately afterwards from his press office. No, of course we would do something. That's never been his inclination to do anything. And that's sending a strong message around the world. And then you've got Kamala Harris was the last US administration official out in the Munich Security Conference. Her performance objectively, when you look at what was said, how it was said, none of it would have put forward that strong idea that America was ready to push back. And quite honestly, it's because that's the exact tone in Washington. They're at best looking at economic sanctions, strong economic sanctions. They've never said they're going to send in the military, and America's not shy about sending in the military to conflicts when it suits them. They're just not interested anymore.
Well, I've already shown earlier in the show one clip of the performance of Kamala Harris, the vice president, over in Munich. How appropriate is that? Munich, remember, peace in our time, 1938. To send this, she was there to send this tough message to Russia. Here's another part of that tough message. I wonder if you can interpret this for us.
And within the context then of the fact that that window is still although it is absolutely narrowing, but within the context of a diplomatic path still being open, the deterrence effect, we believe, has merit.
What on earth would Vladimir Putin have made of that message, do you think?
I mean, it's absolute nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. He would have been looking at that knowing this is the time to go. There's not going to be any strong pushback. This was supposed to be a trip that wasn't just the US putting forward its message of solidarity to Europe. This was supposed to be Kamala Harris earning her credentials on the world stage, saying, hey, look, I came up as a prosecutor in California, but I'm the vice president and I can make our case to the world. That would have done nothing.
Annalise Nielsen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.